Hello there and welcome back to a Premier League preview which is between Watford and Leicester, two teams that are in very different places in the table as it is right now. This is a preview only, just so that you know there is no other footage in this video. So let's first of all take a quick look at the injury list for both of these teams. So the only player that is missing, but quite a key player as well for Leicester, is Ricardo Pereira, currently their player of the season. But Rodgers has no other injury concerns to worry about. So if you think about a fully fit and firing Leicester team, without Ricardo Pereira, I'm pretty sure that they'll have someone else there that will be able to slot in at right back. You think of everybody else that they've got available to them, like a Tielemans, obviously Jamie Vardy, so many different other players that will be available for them to use, and the likes of Soyuncu at centre-back, Johnny Evans, Schmeichel in goal. It's a very powerful team that were making a bit of a charge at the Premier League title in the early parts of the season. But make no mistake, their third place in the Premier League right now is very, very warranted. They are a very strong team and will no doubt only get stronger as the years and the seasons go on as well. Now we take a look at Watford, who I think Troy Deeney is actually back. He's training and such like that. Initially, he was very concerned about the coronavirus and stuff like that, and rightly so because of his son. It's a very well documented story. It's understandable. Mariappa tested positive for the coronavirus in the first round of testing. He missed a fortnight worth of training, so whether he's back up to speed or not at this moment in time, we're not entirely sure. Most likely will be, though, I would say. They will be missing Deulofeu. They might be missing Janmat and Holebas, but it's still to be confirmed at this moment in time. But other than that, they will have most of their team available as well, you would expect. So, Watford's most recent result, as a Liverpool fan, it pains me, their most recent positive result was a 3-0 victory against Liverpool. Other than that, though, they've really, really struggled. You know, losing 3-0 to United, all right, no mean feat, but losing 1-0 to Palace, losing to Tranmere in the FA Cup, drawing with Brighton and losing to Everton as well, these aren't fixtures that really would fill you with a great deal of confidence, especially when you're coming up against a little bit of a juggernaut in Leicester, who, when they are on it and when they are absolutely firing, can destroy teams like they did when they destroyed Aston Villa as well. It's just, it doesn't bode well for Watford, in my opinion, when the only player that Leicester will be missing is Ricardo Pereira. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying the only player, like he's not vital. He's a great right back. He's fantastic. He really is. But when they've got everybody else fit and firing, it's for me, it's not going to be a great result for Watford. Even though Watford are playing at home, there's no fans. So we don't really know what the Premier League how the Premier League teams are going to react to playing at home without a home crowd. Yes, there's the EA Sports and Premier League crowd noise and such like that, but even it's not the same. You know it's not the same. So even so, I think it's going to be a little bit strange anyway. And we just go look into the standings anyway. Watford are the one of the teams that are tied on 27 points. They've got Aston Villa are going to be breathing down the necks. Aston Villa have got a very key game as well at the weekend. These three teams here are really going to struggle. And even Brighton are in this as well, because they're only 2 points behind. Anyone that wins out of these lot goes above, and if Brighton don't win their games, then they will drop straight down. The fact that this could happen, where like a Watford could jump up to 15th position, these are going to be key, vital games. Now, the only thing I would say is that I don't think that Watford should be looking at the Leicester game as a game that they need to be winning. If they've got any games that when they're coming up in the future that are coming up again around teams that are around them in the bottom of the table, those are the games they need to be winning. If they can pick up a victory against like a Leicester or a team that's higher up in the table, it's a bonus. It really is. Like the 3-0 against Liverpool as well, and they played exceptionally well. If they can recreate that type of performance they put against Liverpool, against Leicester, they will cause problems. However, going on basis of the teams and the strength, and also where Leicester are in the team as well, in the table as well, I'm going to go for a Leicester win. I think it's going to be a 3-1 victory for Leicester. I just think that Leicester are going to overpower Watford. I think they'll have too much quality, and I think the missing men, or the possible missing men for Watford, may make a little bit more of a difference than the missing man for Leicester, in my opinion. And I think you might even see an on-fire absolutely, unstoppable Jamie Vardy in this game as well. That's just my prediction. That's my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments below. How are you feeling ahead of this game? If you're a Watford fan or a Leicester fan, let me know in the comments below. Thank you ever so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, please do like it and subscribe. If you're new around here, thank you once again, and I'll catch you later.